All right, Illini fans, Illini make the comeback and get the win. And anytime you can win in the Big Ten, it's a good thing. So Shannon Jr. with 15 points in the first 9 minutes, and then nothing really after that except for 2 points at the end of the game there. And then Matthew Meyer leading the comeback, and what an effort he put in to get us back into this game. And Dane Danger was given an opportunity, and he took advantage of it. You've got to get that man the ball. You have to. He showed you why you want to give him the ball. Get him involved and let him do work. So we're going to go with the team stats first. So looking at it, your field goal percentage, 45 to 43. But here's where we go with the three-point shot. Michigan State 0 for 7. Illinois 6 for 18. Allows 33%. This is a common theme. Let me ask you a question. If you've been watching every video, how many times have I talked about a pitiful three-point shooting night? Over 99% of the time, right? They're a terrible three-point shooting team. That's just a fact. Free throws, 10 for 13 for Michigan State. 15 out of 18 for Illinois. So as many free throws as threes. Like I always say, I want them to shoot more free throws than threes. 83% from the line. That is really good for Illinois. That is tremendous for Illinois, and they needed it too. So I believe this is their best free throw shooting game of the year. I believe it is. Rebounding. Michigan State, they believe in rebounding. I wish Illinois felt the same way. So Michigan State, we all know they really focus on that. 42 to 30, 15 offensive rebounds to Illinois' 8. Brad Underwood, I'm sure you talked to Tom Izzo. Let's add his rebounding, the way he teaches his team how to rebound. Let's add that to Illinois, and that's going to benefit us. So assists, only 4 for Michigan State. That's bad basketball. 11 for Illinois. And then we're going to go to them turnovers. 5 for Illinois, 9 for Michigan State. So Michigan State, 9 turnovers, 4 assists. That's terrible. Illinois, 5 turnovers, 11 assists. I'm pretty sure that's their best effort in a long time. 11 assists, 5 turnovers. For Illinois, that is wonderful. 10 blocks. That's got to be a season high, at least against teams that are good or decent. 4 steals, 10 blocks, tremendous. It was just a great game. Great game overall. A great game overall because of scoring droughts. That's what it takes, just scoring droughts. So we go to Illinois here, and we start at the top as always, Coleman Hawkins. Coleman was worthless the first half, crappy defense, no offense. He gets 8 rebounds in this game, and which for him, that's way more than he usually gets. Usually he's getting 3 rebounds a game, so he got 8 tonight, so that's nice. But still, his height, his length, athletic ability, no one, and I mean no one, can tell me differently. He should be getting 10-plus rebounds a game, period. 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 9 points. Once again, no points in the first half, no points in the majority of the second half, but at the end of the game, he comes up with 9 points, and they needed all 9 of those points. Better late than never. But Coleman Hawkins, I tell you, if he could just mentally get it together, he could do something. When Coleman Hawkins had that one game where he was 6 for 9 from 3, the one good game he had out of the last 12, 15 games, people were excited. And I said, be careful. He had a good night. Yes, great job. But what's going to happen in the next game when he's not 6 for 9 from 3? And I wanted him to recognize that, even though it's not going your way at the three-point line, You can still be aggressive. You can still attack the rim, do some posting up and things like that, and get yourself scoring. And he still hasn't shown that yet. Coleman Hawkins has shown that if he makes a couple shots and he feels good about himself, then usually he can get a good 15 minutes out of him scoring-wise. But if it doesn't happen, you won't get anything from him. And it's just a mental thing. Obviously, no one's been able to reach him. He can't reach himself. But once again, nobody can tell me differently. Coleman Hawkins has a mental problem. If he could just mentally get over himself, he could be scoring 20 points a game consistently, easily. He's got the height, the length. He's got the athletic ability. There's no reason why he shouldn't. But it is what it is, right? Dane Danger, 8 for 12, 4 for 5 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds and 20 points, 2 blocks. So give him the ball. Give him the ball. We've been saying it all year long. Give the man the opportunity to do something. They did tonight, and he did something tonight. It's just that simple. Give this man the ball. When he works hard in the paint to get open, reward him. Give him the ball. He had a good game tonight. Matthew Meyer, second half. When it looked like Illinois was going to just get blown out, he takes over the game, and he ends up with 6 blocks in the game and 19 points, 19 big points. So 3 for 6 from 3. Matthew Meyer was the star of the second half. Without his performance, we don't win this game. Sincere Harris, he got hurt. Hopefully it's nothing bad. But offensively, nothing to talk about. And his stat line is unbelievable. It's all zeros. That's insane. It really is. Sincere Harris and Jay Epps have this problem, and it's a problem that's been going on every game, and that is they can't make a layup. I have never seen 2 players miss so many layups in a season in my life, and I'm not joking with you. Sincere Harris and Jay Epps are the worst layup players you've ever seen in your life, and I hope it changes. I can't count the number of layups these 2 miss. It's unbelievable. So hopefully Sincere Harris is going to be all right. But offensively, my gosh, is he worthless. And it doesn't have to be that way. If only he could make a layup. You know, you watch Michigan State, what's his name, Tyson Walker. Really, if you're Sincere Harris or Jay Epps, you have to ask yourself, is Tyson Walker more athletic than you? Is he better than you? Do what he did. Tyson Walker was a blueprint for what Sincere Harris and Jay Epps should be doing. I hope they noticed that. I hope they've seen that. Shannon Jr., 15 points in the first 9 minutes and only 2 for the rest of the game. How that's possible, I don't know. It's unbelievable. That's the type of stuff Trent Frazier used to do. That's Trent Frazier type stuff. Score 15 in 9-10 minutes and then not score for the rest of the game. That's not good. We need consistency. Then that's not being consistent. Ty Rodgers didn't even really play. Jay Epps, terrible offense tonight, 3 for 10. He's not scared to shoot. That's one thing. He just can't make a layup. If Jay Epps could make a layup, he'd get more points a game. 5 assists, no turnovers. No turnovers for him. So that's a positive. 7 points. RJ, I am worthless. Melendez, 3 points, 2 rebounds, takes 2 shots, 2 free throws. You know, once again, we've talked about it so much, but, you know, last year you looked at RJ Melendez the way he ended the year, and then you thought, and rightfully so, that he would come in this year and average 15 points a game and get around 8 rebounds. I mean, that was reasonable. But this year has been just worthless. He's done nothing. He hasn't gotten better. He's gotten worse. And It's sad. It doesn't have to be like this. He's got the height. He's got the length. Once again, nobody can tell me differently. RJ Melendez could be slashing to the rim. He could be doing a little posting up in the paint. He could be getting to the rim, just like Coleman Hawkins should be doing. And nobody can convince me differently. But it is what it is. But this is a great win. 3-game winning streak. Now you're 2-3 in the conference. 11-5 overall. We got a long road ahead of us. And anytime you win, it's good. But, everything this team does is for the tournament. It's all for the tournament. We want to win in the tournament. It's going to be hard to win in the tournament when you have to rely on heroic efforts of individual players throughout the game. But that's what it is for us. We would love to have a team that was consistent, where we can look at our team and we can say with confidence, Coleman Hawkins is going to score this many points. We know he is. We know Dane will get this many touches and he'll score this much. We know Matthew will get this much. We know Shannon Jr. is going to do this. We know Jay Neps is going to do this, and Melendez. But we don't. We have no idea per game what any of these players are going to do. Once in every 15 games, Coleman Hawkins might go 6 for 9 from 3. But you don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know when that game is going to happen. Dane, he seems to get the touches he deserves once every 17 games. Matthew, he's been playing a lot better recently, so hopefully this continues and we can be consistent with that. Sincere, offensively just worthless, and I wish it wasn't the case. Shannon Jr., it looked like he was starting to turn the corner, but tonight, that second half, well, actually, after 9 minutes in the game, it just all crumbled. He just fell apart. Why? I want to know why. Why did you score 15 in 9 minutes and then for the rest of the game only score 2? If I'm a reporter, we can do it off camera. We can do it off record. For my own personal curiosity, what were you thinking in your mind when you scored 15 in 9 minutes and didn't score 2 points for the rest of the game? Seriously, what was going through your mind? I really want to know. But Illinois wins. I'm happy. That free throw percentage, I'm really happy about that. 15 out of 18, 83%. That's their best free throw percentage game in recent memory this season. The three-point shooting is still pathetic, but we get the win. So, all right, we're just going to move on to the next one, which will be Minnesota, at Minnesota. Interesting stadium, Minnesota. So we're going to go there on the 16th, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And Illinois should get that win. They should. But it's a road game. Anything can happen. All right, Illinois wins, so let's celebrate.